This video was brought to you by Dollar Shave Club. Get top quality razors delivered to your door starting at just $1 a month. Link below in the description. Skip it up and that up. So really, Nintendo, you're another one releasing games with game-breaking bugs that piss people off? You're being like every other dev out there releasing undercooked games? Oh boy. Anyway, the new Super Smash Bros. For 3DS launched in Japan over the weekend, and with it, there's a bug that causes a temporary ban for people who want to play as Peach. An online mode called For Glory puts some severe restrictions on how matches play out, whereas For Fun mode allows for all of the game's items and levels to be played. That's why it's called For Fun mode. For Glory matches take place on the final destination level. If you watched the Nintendo Direct of Super Smash Bros., you would know what they're talking about, with all items removed. But Nintendo forgot about something. Peach can, like in past games, pull turnips out of the ground to use as weapons. As a result, players have been mistakenly banned from online play temporarily, regardless of whether or not they choose to put the turnip to use in For Glory mode. So the good news is Nintendo realizes this is going on, they've addressed it, and they're gonna fix this bug with Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS within like a week, they said. But here's the thing, I'm not just going after Nintendo with this, I'm going after every developer that pulls shit like this. Nintendo Defense Force engaged! Here we go. I'm not just throwing stones at Nintendo, I'm talking about any dev that pulls this shit. Satoru Iwata gives me a massive erection! Okay, that was way too much information. Piss off now. Or you could pee on me. Anyway, so here's a bug in this For Glory mode of the new Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS, okay? It isn't like a bug that, okay, someone sat there for 72 hours straight, and okay, you had to put Peach's ass crack against a certain bush in a certain part of the level while she's moonwalking on her hands while farting the alphabet to make this happen where you get temporarily banned. All she has to do is pick up a turnip out of the ground, which is a very Peach thing to do. It's something that, like, if you've played Mario games before, is almost an instinctual thing to do with Peach characters. And Nintendo, you missed this bug? Look, my gripe here is with any developer. I'm not just shitting on Nintendo. I don't care if it was Activision, Bungie, Guerrilla Games, Naughty Dog, whoever the case, Microsoft Studios, 343 Industries, whatever. I'm just thinking of developers off the top of my head. I think I might have screwed the name up of one, but whatever. You get my point. Is that you just prove that you're just rushing the shit out to make an extra buck or to hit a deadline, especially when the bugs are painfully obvious. It's like we see this way too often now. You go out, you spend $50 to $60 or more of your hard-earned money, and you go to get a game for it to have a game-breaking bug, or it to be half-baked, or certain things not to work right, or the online multiplayer not to be functional, or barely works, or you get kicked out of matches all the time. This is bullshit, man, and they just know that people, because we do, and I'm guilty of it too, will just accept it and say, oh, they'll come out with a patch. They'll come out with a patch a week or two from now, sometimes a month from now, for a game we already paid for that isn't working properly. So my complaint here with this news story, with this video, is for every developer, not just Nintendo, that does this. Nintendo is actually they're the least guilty out of all the developers out there. They actually, from what I've seen, have done this the least. I mean, they're guilty this time. But stop releasing to every single developer out there who's done this in the past before. Stop releasing half-completed shit, because it's our money that you're taking from us, and it just feels like we're being taken advantage of. And you know what? We're somewhat as guilty too, because we let this shit happen. We say, oh, it'll be patched in a few weeks or a couple weeks or a week. It's unacceptable. When I spend $50 to $60 on a game, the game should be working. And if you feel comfortable putting it on store shelves or putting it up for digital distribution, that means you feel confident that you have a completed product. And obviously here at Nintendo, you didn't have a completed product. All right, folks, this is Rich of Review Tech USA. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting my channel. Have a good one. The preceding video was brought to you by Big Cheese's YouTube channel. For gameplay reviews, gaming music, and vlogs, subscribe to Big Cheese VG. Link below in the description.